this person sees that your connection with them is very, very faded, very, very like meant to be. Look, I cannot make this up. Look at this, what just happened. Wheel of Fortune with a star. Exactly. For a lot of you, what this person wants to show you is that, listen, this is not a normal, like regular connection for me. I really do feel like we've met for a reason. I really do feel like the universe sent you my way for a reason. There might have been synchronicities with this person, quite literally, like 1111 or something like this. You might have been seeing their name. Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So since we have our new moon of Scorpio coming up, we're gonna do another reading for you today. Watch this if you're Scorpio sun, moon or rising or Venus. Before we get started, don't forget to hit like, don't forget to subscribe. Also, just a quick announcement, we did extend the sale for the tarot course for beginners, the one you stream at your own pace, for the month of November, since it's your birthday month. Happy birthday. And we also just opened the registration for the webinar for 2024 preparation for all the Scorpios. So there's two options for the webinar. One option, number one, it's a webinar. Again, basically, it's for all the Scorpios. We've been doing this for 3 years or 4 years. I don't even know how many years. Basically, it's our yearly tradition to join as a tribe of Scorpios and, you know, plot for the year ahead. I'm just kidding. Basically, a very comprehensive webinar where we go over all the astrology, all the energies for the year 2024 for you guys, Scorpios, specifically. It's very tailor-made. I look at your charts. It comes with, I believe it's like 20 or 15 minutes little mini reading 2024 from me to you, where I specifically pinpoint the most important transits for you guys. Link to register is going to be down below. There's also an option to register for the webinar and get the private 2024 reading in one bundle, the full reading, not the mini one. So the full reading is like, you know, it's the full reading. It's like a very detailed one. But for those of you who just want a mini version of that, you can register for webinar with a mini reading option. So there's two options you'll see in the description box. Basically, the only difference is both come with the ticket to the webinar, which we'll decide the date. It's going to be either last week of December or first week of January on a Sunday, most likely, one of those Sundays. And what else? The full basically bundle comes with a full reading plus the webinar, so it's a very good price if you want to get both. And for those of you who just want to do in a webinar with a mini reading, it's an option too. Link to everything in the description box. Anyway, guys, let's get started. Today I actually want to do something in the reverse motion. So I want to, usually we end our extendeds with this deck. Today I want to reverse things. I want to start our YouTube with this deck and we go from there. The energy has been good. I feel like, again, Mars is in Scorpio, Ceres in the Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, a lot of energy in Scorpio. So this is your moment, you guys, to really focus on yourself. I feel like focus also on your goals, focus on really directing your energy in a way that's going to yield positive results for you. So let's see what's going to come up here. Ooh, what I just said. And these are the two energies that have been showing up nonstop. Interesting also, actually. We pulled the groundhog spirit and we pulled the beaver spirit. And I am not a zoologist. I'm not like an animal expert. I love animals, but to me this feels like these are similar animals, right? The groundhog and beaver, they kind of look similar, right? So we have a lot of different animals in this deck. It's kind of interesting. We pulled these two that are similar, like same family of animals. I'm not sure, but we've been seeing this coming up in your readings over and over again with groundhog spirit, that you are closing sub chapters, you are letting something go. It's a very common thing, I think, during this time of the year, but also because it's for a lot of you, it's your birthday, for those of you who are Scorpio sun. But even for those of you who are rising, Venus or moon, there is that energy of a shift, right? Whenever we have Scorpio season where there's something we're letting go for something new to emerge. And of course, once we let go, we decide what is it, this something new that we want to build. And for a lot of us, this is the time of laying a solid foundation for the things that we want. So I feel like you are in this energy where you're really starting to build yourself up. You've let go, you said goodbye. Again, doesn't have to be any kind of ex or a person. It could be just let go of a nasty habit or procrastinating. anything really that's not aligned with you living kind of like your best life, your highest good. It could be like just a habit. Let go of social media. I've recently, my God, deactivated some of my apps. Best decision ever, honestly. So let's see what else. Let's just take one more card. And yeah, we have here Parrot Spirit, watch your words. For a lot of you, you start becoming much more aware of how you speak to yourself perhaps. And for some of you, it's also quite literally, this is the moment where you need to be more cautious about what you are saying, whether out loud to someone, whether to yourself, especially if you've been having any kind of arguments with someone. Do make sure that, you know, your words do have the power to create, and like say what you need to say, but at the same time, do not engage like, you know, in low vibrational behavior, basically. Look at this. Wow, we have quite a magical reading today. We have two, you know, family of whatever those are. I don't know if they are rodents or whatever, but they look similar, these two animals. I'm not a zoologist, I'm not sure what are they. And we have two birds. We have Parrot Spirit, watch your words, especially if there's been some kind of conflict going on. Let go, be peace, you know, don't feed more of chaotic energy in the world. Choose to be peace, because that's the thing, like when you rise above, especially if you had disagreements with someone, when you rise above this energy where you need to say something, like they said something nasty to you, you say that something nasty, when you rise above where it's not even bothering you anymore, like you just literally choose to be in the highest vibration, you know, in peace, like it's the best, even if you want to think of it as a quote-unquote revenge, because you don't need to say all, I mean, you can, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, what not, but honestly, this is what the cards are saying. And one last card here, we have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. This is the time, again, if instead of wasting, I feel like your energy on maybe conflict, chaos, or clinging to something that's not productive for you, if you focus, you know, all this Martian, especially energy with Mars and Scorpio right now, if you focus all this energy on like removing obstacles in your life, whatever they are, maybe you have some bills you need to like repay, maybe you need to transform yourself, your business, whatever it is, I recommend you guys to not let factors outside of you to pull you, because when we have Mars and Scorpio, when we have so much energy in Scorpio, plus North Node is in your 6th house in the sign of Aries now, this is the kind of energy where it's very easy to become very confrontational, very argumentative, you know, just in general more feisty, right? This is the time where it's not recommended for other signs, and cross watcher included, to mess with Scorpio. But like, we don't want to channel that energy there, right? We want to channel this energy on transforming ourselves, becoming a better version of ourselves. Really, right now, we have all the power and all the energy to make whatever dreams we have real, because we have more energy than usual even. And with North Node in the 6th house, this is best. Like, I've been channeling personally this energy, getting into fitness, really identifying any kind of limitations I have, and like strategizing how I can work through them, how I can overcome them. This is like honestly smart, like to channel this current energy there. And again, bottom of the deck, hummingbird, be here now. This came up in your extended. Also staying grounded, staying present is very, very important. All right, you guys, now let's go into your tarot. I'm fascinated, by the way, with this deck. I just love it so much. Let's see what's gonna come up here. Let's give it a good shuffle. As always, very happy to see you guys in my channel. Don't forget, if you have subscribed, make sure you also click the ring bell so that you don't miss notifications. You know, because we gotta stay on top of notifications for this channel. I'm kidding. If you want to, which I know you do. Anyway, you guys, let's see. Ouch. Too many cards. Not gonna go into connection spread. I just want to see what comes up here first. All right, what do we have? 7 of Swords. This has been coming up in your cards, in your readings lately a lot. There is somebody in your life, I feel like, who is just not very transparent with you. And again, I'm not trying to make you paranoid, but you know, I need to be honest with you. So with the 7 of Swords to the Hanged Man, this could be like here manifesting on multiple levels. It could be that you're just letting go of people who you feel like are not trustworthy. Maybe they seem fake to you, their motivations, like you see clearly, maybe right now through some people in your life where, again, you don't have to fight with them, but you see clearly that their motivations are not so good. Like they are not someone you can trust. And I feel like you're choosing peace, you're choosing to let go of those connections. Also, for some of you, I feel like the time has come for you to become very honest with yourself. I've read something about when you're preparing for the new chapter, when you really want to go to the next level of your life, you have to get like very honest with yourself. That's one of the techniques at least available. Brutally honest with yourself about where you currently are. Like not lie to yourself, not just sort of like, tell yourself that, we'll figure it out later. Sometimes there is time to brainwash yourself and be delulu. Yes, I agree with that. But there's also time, I feel like, to just get very realistic with yourself. Like, when I was a couple of months ago, I suddenly was kind of out of shape. It's beneficial for me to tell myself that, listen, I really want to start prioritizing, let's just say, fitness and exercise and stuff. It's like I will benefit more from that. And then, of course, as I'm exercising, I can affirm that I already have my dream body now. I am looking the best I've ever looked. I am so perfect and all of that. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to be hard on yourself, but I feel like there are some things you're getting very, very honest with yourself. Also, looking at South Node in the 12th house, which is in South Node is in Libra now, so for Scorpios it's the 12th house energy. I feel like for a lot of you become very, very aware recently about maybe some bad habits you've had. So if you want to drop some kind of nasty habits and adopt a healthier lifestyle, this is a great time. And again, this could be just something like, I don't know, binge watching Netflix shows. It could be, I don't know, ordering Uber Eats all the time. It could be spending too much time, I don't know, like on Instagram or something like this. Whatever the unhealthy habits, it could be different for all of you. I feel like you're becoming brutally honest with yourself about what they are. And we have here the Chariot. So the choice is yours, which way to go. There is a moment, I feel like right now in time, where you're really deciding the direction of your life. But I feel like one thing here though is very clear, is that you are going towards abundance. Like for some of you, you're going to choose, I feel like, to be single for a little bit more. For some of you, you're going to choose to get into a new relationship or continue with the one you currently have. But the theme that stands out, and this is something that I've seen in your 2024 reading too, the theme that stands out the most is whatever you choose to do, the road leads with this Nine of Pentacles to abundance. You are well taken care of. You are in a healthy, good, safe space. You're reading, journaling, making your life better, eating good food, and really creating a lot of prosperity in your life. So this is good. Whichever way I feel like you are going, this is something that's going to be there. Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're also going into the space right now where there are many ideas you have. There are many potential, I don't know, for some of you, it's like potential career paths, maybe some products, maybe something you're creating, some talents you have. And with the Knight of Swords, you gotta be, I feel like, just start doing it. You can adjust, you can change things as you go. But I feel like you're taking action. We have Knight of Swords with the Moon, especially I feel like after this new moon of Scorpio, going into the next full moon cycle, there's going to be a lot of positive change. Also mark your calendar for these dates. I feel like the entire time period from November 11 to November 18, this is something that keeps showing up in your reading. There's going to be a lot of very positive momentum, and it's going to be a very crucial time for you to, again, channel your energy into the space that you want to grow. Because again, I'm just going to give a disclaimer here. I think when it comes to, in general, our collective timeline and like the world events, middle of November, of course, again, it's different when we look at somebody's personal birth chart versus when we look at something bigger than that, right? Like humanity as a whole, right? Like, I don't know, places in the world and things like this. Middle of November can be, with everything that's going on, pretty intense. But again, what I'm telling you here to do is to focus your energy into the place where you want to grow it. Because Scorpio energy in a way is the alchemist, even if we take them from like 12 zodiac signs, right? Each zodiac sign has their own soul signature, their own even mission, quote unquote, right? Like in the universe. And Scorpio energy, if you don't channel it properly, can actually focus on like multiplying more negativity. Like if you, I don't know if you ever noticed this, like when you get very angry or frustrated with something, it's like everything starts, you know, like chaos really multiplies very quickly. But at the same time, when you choose to transform, right, any kind of negativity, oh my God, negativity, any kind of black, it's also like suddenly there is this light, right, available. So it's very important to be conscious of that and make sure you don't let anyone manipulate your consciousness, your awareness, and your energy. Because like whatever you're gonna choose to focus on, it will grow. And I feel like especially from November 11 to November 18, you have to focus for yourself on the kind of life you want to create, and also whatever it is for those of you who, you know, like have a spiritual like light worker mission or whatever, choose to also whatever darkness that's out there, you transform it into light. Because like we live right in the world of duality, and for every darkness that exists, the opposite is also true. So there is a hidden light that's available. Like with alchemy, you know, in spiritual esoteric traditions, it's a well-known kind of a thing. So you guys as Scorpios have the potential in your own life to transform any kind of darkness and limitation into light. And, you know, also like channel this for the world. So very, very important, because you will have the support and you will have the energy to do the things that you want to do, to really step into your mission. With the Six of Cups, there's a reunion with people you previously couldn't, for whatever reason, see. Maybe there's been somebody you couldn't see before. There's somebody that was missing out of your life. I feel like there is a return. Again, there's a return to some connections you care about, but also with the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, I do feel like you're leaving behind something that's not productive. I don't know what it is. Two of Wands, you're contemplating future in your dreams. Like the universe, like what I just said. Two of Wands is about the future you want to create. The Star is about universe really supporting you and being there for you to make your dreams a reality. So whatever it is, the goals you're setting for yourself now, especially for the next 2 years, I would say, like break down the way I do it, like the way I started doing it recently. I started breaking it down. I mean, of course, you have your daily, weekly, but like break it down in a way that makes sense to you. Maybe what you want to accomplish by the end of the year, even if it's something simple, just as like start, I don't know, working out or clean up your closet, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be something huge, right? And like for the beginning of the year, this is what you're starting. Kind of like try to break them down, but also because of the Mars and Sun conjunction that we're gonna have with this, you know, in this middle of the month, right around, November 18. That's why this dates from November 11 to November 18 is so important, because we have so much, you know, activity going on in Scorpio, right? There's also Mercury conjunction with Mars conjunction with the Sun. A lot, right, going on. Think of also your goals for the next 2 years too, because this is the cycle that, you know, lasts that long. Let's see what else. Knight of Wands, again, there is a lot going on around you, but I feel like you have the energy to make your, oh my God, like cards go with me now. Like I'm saying, you have the energy to manifest, to create what you want, your dream life, the life that you always wanted to live. There's absolutely nothing, you know, that can stop you. I mean it when I say this. And for a lot of you, yes, there is also a relationship that is very supportive, somebody who is there for you. Somebody who's creative could be, and somebody, let me see how this Ten of Swords works here. Somebody who will go from some kind of a painful situation, like their life is turning to the better. I don't know, what is this? Hierophant. They're ready, I feel like, to let go of limiting beliefs when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love. It could be your energy as well, and dive right into like really planning the future. Really, like you have this gift of life. You're here today. If you think of it as a gift, like and like the world is your canvas, like life is your canvas, you can create anything. What would you do? Like back to appreciation kind of thing. We have here bottom of the deck the Empress with the Queen of Wands, creative energy, prosperity, abundance, but also like I'm seeing here, practice moderation as well, because I feel like when there's so much planets in Scorpio, it's very easy to go into like, you know, just okay, let's get everything done today. So practice moderation, like practice also discernment. So okay, wow, beautiful energies, you guys. I've been liking your readings lately a lot. Let's see. Let's do the connection spread. Should we go with, like, I love this deck now. We have to go with this deck because I just, yeah, we've connected right away. It was worth the wait. First row is you. Second row, the most dominant energy you're connecting with. Let's hope there's something new that's going to come up. Again, I don't control this necessarily. So let's see. First row is you. Second row, your person. Okay, we have here Knight of Cups. You're opening up, I feel like, to love. There's also somebody who is very, I'm hearing, enamored by you. King of Pentacles, this was in your previous reading too. Let's see what else. Ooh, okay, a lot of cards. We have Page of Wands. We have the Hierophant. We have King of Wands. Scorpios, you guys are heartbreakers. You have multiple people for sure interested in you. Three of Wands. One could be fire sign, one could be earth sign, but doesn't have to be. Let's see. Second row, the most dominant energy you're connecting with. Okay, ooh, okay. All right, wow, a lot of cards. Okay, so we have here, again, like I said, you guys do have options. Seven of Cups. We have King of Swords. We have Ace of Pentacles. We also have here Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Devil card. And we have the Eight of Swords. Well, one more card wants to come out. Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. I feel like when it comes to your love life, there has been a little bit of confusion. If that's the case, again, like I said before, this time period from 11th of November to November 18th, it's very, very crucial. You focus your energy like on positive momentum in your life, because a lot of clarity I feel like will come soon. You will see that maybe something that seemed like a problem to you is actually not much of a problem. So I'm not sure what this means. And you basically will get a lot of clarity. Like, again, the entire period from November 11 to 18. And yes, that's what I'm seeing here. So let's talk about this step by step. Oh, Scorpios. First of all, you have somebody here who is marriage material. A marriage material, I'm hearing. Somebody who wants to make, like, I feel like wherever you are in the connection with this person has this clear intention that whoever they are going to start a serious relationship now, whoever they like, they're gonna make it work. They are gonna, you know, they want to make it long term. So you're entering basically a phase where I feel like somebody you're connecting with, somebody you're going to be connecting with soon, for those of you who are single, is in this phase where they, you know, they want the real thing. Knight of Cups, I feel like there is messages of love that are on the way to you. Knight of Cups with the King of Pentacles. Somebody really caught feelings to you as well. It could be an earth sign or a fire sign, Taurus placements. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, you're going to start talking about your feelings with this person soon. They might have been in a space where I don't necessarily see that they pulled back so much as there's been some kind of confusion. I mean, for some of you, maybe that was the case, but I feel like more so there was some kind of confusion. And I feel like now the path is opening. For some of you, there is a journey or a trip or some kind of distance that could have been in play here too. It again doesn't have to be like different continents, but it could be just different towns, something like this. And I feel like some kind of journey is at play here. For some of you, quite literally, this person is quite far away, could be. And there might be some kind of trip or journey being planned. Maybe you're planning it, maybe they're planning it, maybe you're planning it together. Again, for those of you who don't resonate so much with the distance, like geographical distance, even though like this is actually the theme here that stands out the most, there is some kind of distance that somebody will be overcoming to be closer to you. But for those of you who it's not the case, this could literally be just you know, any kind of space between you and this person. Maybe you don't feel very close to them for whatever reason, and you guys are going to be getting closer to each other is what I'm seeing. When it comes to this person, I feel like they don't know necessarily where they stand with you now. They're hopeful that, you know, this can be something good, something that works out. Let me see, why is it not focusing today? So they're hoping that this can be something good, something that works out, because they see you as someone who basically, you know, hold on, focus. They see you as basically someone who is very wholesome, is very stable. Like you're attractive, you're interesting to them. But with the Devil cards to the Eight of Swords to the Five of Swords, I do feel like this person might have gotten distracted in their recent past. It could literally be some kind of temptation. Again, I'm not saying that somebody cheated or anything like this. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's been some kind of distraction in their life. And let me see. But they want to get back on track here. Exactly. They want to get back on track. And there's going to be, I feel like, this person is telling you that, listen, I had some time to think about it. Let's make this work. That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, we're going to take this to the extent and we're going to see this deeper, what's going on here, because we have an interesting situation, I feel like, with somebody who might have made a bit of like a wrong choice. I'm seeing here with them Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, and Eight of Swords. But I feel like they are like really correcting something before. Again, I'm not seeing some kind of major problem. It's more like there's been a bit of confusion between you and this person, and things are really improving for you guys. This is one of your best reads, like by the energy feeling that I get from this, you know, because readings have energies too, and here I feel like very uplifting energy. So anyway, I'll take this to the extended. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, don't forget to also, for those of you who are going to be attending 2024 preparation webinar, register in the link below. Love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye.